Have you ever considered how a single decision can shape the course of your life? That's the power of critical thinking. It's a tool, a skill, and a process that can determine the difference between success and failure, happiness and despair, knowledge and ignorance. Take the story of the Wright brothers, for instance. They were not the only ones trying to achieve human flight at the turn of the 20th century. There were numerous others with far more resources and scientific background. Yet it was these two brothers operating out of a bicycle shop in Dayton, Ohio, who succeeded. Why? They applied critical thinking. They questioned established beliefs like the need for a powerful engine. Instead, they focused on balance and control, designing a three-axis control system that's still fundamental in today's aircraft. Their critical thinking led to a breakthrough that changed the world. Or consider the case of Dr. Barry Marshall. In the early 80s, the medical community was convinced that ulcers were caused by stress and lifestyle. But Dr. Marshall hypothesized a different cause: bacteria. Despite skepticism and even ridicule, he persisted, eventually drinking a petri dish of the bacteria to prove his point. His critical thinking and willingness to challenge the status quo led to a Nobel Prize and a fundamental change in the treatment of ulcers. Critical thinking is not just about doubting everything or being argumentative. It's about being open to new ideas, questioning assumptions, and using logic and reasoning to make decisions. It's about seeing the bigger picture and understanding the context. For example, in the business world, critical thinking plays a pivotal role. A company may be faced with declining sales. An immediate reaction might be to cut costs or increase marketing, but a critical thinker would delve deeper to understand the root cause. Are there new competitors? Has there been a change in consumer behavior? Is the product no longer meeting customer needs? By asking these questions, the critical thinker can develop a strategic response that addresses the underlying issue rather than just treating the symptoms. So what are the key points to remember about critical thinking? First, it's a skill that can be developed. Just like learning to play an instrument or speak a foreign language, it requires practice. Second, critical thinking involves questioning assumptions and challenging established beliefs. It's about looking beyond the obvious and digging deeper to understand the root cause. Third, critical thinking is about using logic and reasoning to make decisions. It's about weighing the evidence, considering different perspectives, and making informed choices. Lastly, critical thinking is about seeing the bigger picture. It's about understanding the context and considering the implications of decisions. In conclusion, critical thinking is an essential skill in today's complex and rapidly changing world. It's a tool that can help navigate the complexities of life, make informed decisions, and ultimately shape the course of history. Whether it's the Wright brothers designing a flying machine or a doctor challenging medical dogma, critical thinking has been at the heart of every major breakthrough and innovation.